Hey there, Sharon Horne Ellstrom here. Let's talk about 8 easy ways to show courage in communication, or communication courage, in order to supersize and grow your business. Today, just like every day this month, we're continuing our deep dive into communication area and aspect of our life. There's a 9-part life framework that I share all the time and I teach on, and I structure my life around to eliminate some of the chaos, both my personal and my business life. So today we're talking about the communication topics of courage and comfort zone and how they relate to communication. Now, nothing happens if we stay in our comfort zone all the time. I like to think that's common knowledge. I don't know if it is. That if we're always in our little bubble of comfort, we're not stretching, we're not growing, we're not continually improving. And if we're not doing that, in this day and age, with all of the change that's happening around us constantly and consistently, kind of at the speed of light, we will fall behind, and our business will not grow and supersize and succeed. It just simply won't. One of the most important aspects of our business is our ability to communicate everything and anything to our people that are helping us build that business, our stakeholders, to our suppliers and vendors, to our customers, and making sure that everybody's on the same page when it comes to transparency and honesty. People want to do business with people and businesses that they know, like, and trust. And one of the ways to build know, like, and trust is to be authentic, open, and honest in your communication, right? We're seeing a whole lot of authenticity in government that we've never seen before, and it's really making a lot of people uncomfortable, especially people that are not open and honest and authentic, right? So what are these easy, practical steps that we can use, or ways, I guess they don't have to be used in any order, whichever way works best for you, that we can go ahead and get more courageous and be more comfortable and stretch our comfort zone in our communication. Number one, we can acknowledge that we're afraid, but take action anyway. I shared a couple of stories in the Be a Better You annual challenge of different individuals who took that first courageous step, and then they started small and they expanded out and became more brave and got much better results than if they had not taken that first small step. So number two is start small. Start with something little that you can just be on the edges of your comfort zone to push it out, not jumping out. I like to use this when I used to cover idioms in this segment. I talked about hit the spot. So if you've been following me for a long time, you may have seen this. Otherwise, it's probably new. But it talks about our comfort zone is like a target, and in the center, when we do something that we're comfortable with and successful, it hits the spot. It hits the communication target that we're trying to hit. But all these things that we need to do and want to do and know we should do to build and grow and supersize our business, most of them are outside of our comfort zone. Some are in the NFW zone. If you know what NFW means, it means no effing way am I going to ever do that. But the more comfortable we get, the more courage we show, the more tiny steps we take, the bigger and the bigger and the bigger our comfort zone gets. And the bigger our comfort zone gets, the more people that we can serve and communicate with that will relate to us and do business with us, which helps us to grow and build and supersize our business. Number three, you got to embrace discomfort. Nothing happens out of the ordinary or extraordinarily inside our comfort zone, unless you've got an absolutely positive, wide open comfort zone where you're comfortable with anything and everything in the universe. But there are very few individuals or businesses like that. So we want to embrace knowing that growth happens outside of our comfort zone. We want to embrace feeling a little bit uncomfortable. I know that for me personally, being scared or afraid of something and being excited about something tends to feel the exact same in my body. So I choose to, whenever I start to feel discomfort or a little afraid of something, I tell myself, okay, I'm not afraid of this. I'm really just excited and a little bit nervous about doing it. But I know that I've done similar things like that in the past before, so I can do this too, especially with respect to communicating in difficult or challenging situations. If you're a business owner or have been for any amount of time, you know that there's some things that happen in business that are just plain hard. Giving somebody feedback about something they really messed up on, or performance information or feedback that isn't really positive, is super duper hard because you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings. But guess what? It's not about their feelings. It's about helping them to grow and be a better contributor to the organization. Number four, practice active listening. One of my lifelong continuous improvement projects is becoming a better listener, because I know that when we listen actively and really pay attention in our present, people will tell us everything we need to know in order to correct that difficult situation, in order to feel more comfortable, in order to be more honest and open and authentic, and mainly just to be who we are in business and in life. It gets exhausting wearing different veils. I remember when I was younger in corporate America, only part of me showed up in corporate America, right? The professional part. The rest of me, who I really am, all of the different facets of all of us, we don't take all of those with us everywhere we go. Guess what? Life is a whole lot better and a lot more fun when we do be ourselves. Seek feedback to improve. Seek feedback and use that feedback to improve. There's no sense asking for feedback and then never, ever, ever doing anything with it. Number 6, develop self-awareness. The more self-aware we are, the more we see and understand ourselves, the better we understand ourselves, the easier it is for us to stand up, show courage, stretch our comfort zone, do things that make us a little uncomfortable, and all of those things help us to grow and build our business. I don't know anybody who was born communicating, number one, or talking, number one, or I've never heard of it even in the Guinness World Book of Records. I think I said that about a week ago. I was going to look that up, but I'm probably not going to. There's a whole lot of stuff that I'm curious about and never get around to Googling or looking up. But we want to know ourselves better so we know what situations are going to challenge us with respect to communication and stretching our comfort zone and being more courageous in our communication. Are they those difficult conversations? We all have to have difficult conversations sometimes, right? If life was hunky-dory all the time, it would be very boring. Number 7, engage in role-playing. Practice, just like I say we need to practice our public speaking and practice our presentations and practice our speeches, we also need to practice and role-play in different situations. If you're having a hard time talking to a person in your organization about a particular topic, find somebody you know, like, and trust and say, listen, I need to deal with this situation at work. Will you role play with me and act like the person that did this thing that I need to talk about to them? And we practice it so I have an opportunity to warm up and not go in cold to have this difficult conversation. And then finally, number 8, use positive affirmations. I'm an absolute fan of affirmations or afformations as I create them for my life and use them in my life. I think they're a really powerful tool. They help us to create who we are and who we want to be and how we want to show up in the world. And all of that makes us a better person. And becoming a better person helps us to grow and build and supersize our business and become the leader and the change we want to see in the world. All right, that is our topic for today. Love to know your take on comfort zone, courage, and how you show the courage to stretch your comfort zone in order to build and grow and supersize your business. Let's learn from one another. Make it an awesome day, and I'll, of course, be with you tomorrow.